Yeah, kitty, you're getting annoying. Pet remove. Echo pet. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Don't blow up. Don't you blow up my mob trap. Everybody dead? Good. Gimme, 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 gimme. This is a stream of my server that I have started with my new friend, Entrixen. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. Maybe partially here in this server and partially in a different world that we call Pleasantville that we've just created. These are our horses. This is mine, Shadowfax. Entrixen is a big fan of the Game of Thrones, so her horse is named Valerian. And yeah, so I'm just going to be doing my regular stuff that I do in this game. And just streaming it because partially I don't feel like introducing every single building and everything that we're doing. But if I just have like a stream going of the game, of this, then, I don't have to make an episode about it or whatever. But all of the stuff that's in this world was built by either me or her or both of us. And this is Entrixen's house. She built this one herself. That's her house there. And the text pack we're using is called Kuro's. Let me just double check so I get it right. I think it's just Kuro's text. Yeah, Kuro text pack. And what's cool about it is that the armor, it looks like samurai armor. It's pretty neat. And yeah, and so, well, my house is up there on that hill, if you can see it right there. And she likes dogs, and I like cats. So she's got her own little dog house here with a puppy in it. And then I've got a million cats inside my house. So we just built a capture the flag type thing. So if you see the beacons around, those are the borders of like the area that we play capture the flag in. So I'm just sort of explaining things as I go. Today we use all kinds of plugins, all kinds of mods. Maybe really quickly, let me just show the list of the plugins. How do I do that? Let me see. Help. Yeah, there we go. So you can see we've got Echo Pet, Home Spawn, Multi-World, Sensible Toolbox, Simple Weather. That's not all of them, but that's a lot of them. So, if there's any questions or whatever about it, I will try to pay attention to my chat. I've got it open next to me here, so just in case anybody has any questions or whatever. These are our adventure pets. This is mine. I call him Creep Killer. And this is Entrixen's. She calls hers Hunter. And most of the time we just leave them in there. It's kind of our main gathering spot. It's kind of like where we hang out before we're going to do something, because that's like our oldest storage space, so it's just sort of like our default place. And one of the cool things about the plugins here is that I added one called, what's it called? Slime Fun. And it's really cool. It adds like all these like fruit trees and things like that, and you got like tomatoes and corn and stuff like that. So you can make like smoothies and things like that. It's crazy cool. We've already built so much stuff in this world here. That's Entrixen's lighthouse. Isn't it nice? And yeah, so we've already built so much stuff. It's the Nether portal building there. So, but really, like this world is like our creative fun dream. It's like a little playland. It's not like specifically meant for anything, but we don't always survival. Like we've just started now doing like some fun little games and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing creative mode today because I'm going to be working on what we call Egypt, and I'm just going to be expounding upon it. It's our biggest project, really. And so like we both kind of like add things whenever we kind of get the time, and we want it to basically just look like ancient Egypt, and we've already got some stuff over there. I'm gonna head there now, but I am gonna be using creative modes, so because it's just easier, it's just so much easier than try to gather the materials and stuff for it. And since this world is, oh no, oh gosh, you saw nothing. Don't tell her I did And shoot, put that back really quick. There we go. Yeah. Basically, yeah, so I want to be doing creative modes just to make it easier. We have a lot of roads you can see going everywhere. We got a couple things going on in the jungle. I've got a ziggurat that I built. You can see it from here. What else is in the jungle? We have like a campcraft or something like that over there. Basically just a campfire, a couple cabins, things like that. I got like a tiki bar we built over there. All kinds of little stuff in the jungle. And, oh, here we go. We're passing the borders of our capture the flag area. So we're now outside of the capture the flag zone. And now we're approaching Egypt. Okay, here we go. Egypt is an ongoing project. We've sort of mapped out, not quite mapped out, but kind of discussed what we kind of want to do in the area. This is probably going to be a big Egyptian palace, right in this big area here. We both built each of a side of this thing here, and it's basically the King Tut's death mask, and then the other side is just like it's Cleopatra on this side here. And then we got our big golden pyramid. And then over here, we put down some typical crops from ancient Egypt. So we got pomegranate trees, like wheat, stuff like that, wheat fields. That's meant to be like papyrus reeds, you know, like the bamboo kind of stuff they make papyrus out of. And then watermelons, got melons here. And then over here is basically like just like clay dwellings, like, you know, the sort of civilian clay dwellings that you would find a little farm and whatnot. And that's what I'll be doing today. I'm just going to be adding just flavor stuff. These are coconut trees. We thought that they looked more deserty, more tropical or whatever, so we put those up. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to be working. I'm probably not going to be talking that much, not the whole time anyway. Because, you know, while I'm working, I like to concentrate. And then we made sure to try to use like irrigation type flowing of water here, just to try to make it look, you know, as they would have done it, sort of. I mean, they would have used strictly the Nile. We kind of like to call like the little rivers around, like the little Nile, like it's curving around or whatever. Like, you know, whatever. We feel like this area was super neat and it just kind of fit. So we just, you know, named it Egypt, and that's what we've been doing. We've just been working here in Egypt. So I'm just gonna think of what I'm gonna do in this area today. We used the green side because we thought, you know, the lush land for farmland. Maybe I should get started on the palace today. The thing is, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. You know what, how about I just start experimenting, because I don't really know how big it's going to be, and I wanted to put a couple of like Anubis statues or something in the front. I'm not sure how to do that even. I should probably have like a little picture of Anubis on the side, just to make sure I can do it right. Because I'm not the best like creative artist, like making things up on my own, but I'm okay at like copying images, so I think that's what I'm gonna do, is find that's pretty traditional looking. It's a side view. Like something from the front would be easier, but you know what, I'll do like a little jackal sphinx type thing. That would be good. Okay, I'll just leave that on the side for now, just for now. And yeah, okay, that should be okay for now. So close this again. Chat window. Okay, there we go. All right. So jackals are always black. So I'm gonna make a jackal. Probably the andesite. And it's gonna have to be huge, though. I mean, that'd be crazy. I don't want to make it humongous. But maybe I won't have to do the whole body. I could just do like the front of it, like coming out of the front, like maybe like the gates or something of the palace. Where would I have room? I'm gonna have to destroy some of these sand piles, I think. Probably, yeah, just to make room. I think I'm gonna have to do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of the sand. Make room for my jackals. And actually, hold on a second here. Like this area here, if this is like sort of like the entrance, then like maybe, yeah, like maybe put like one jackal there and like one like right here, like this. You can hear a lot of monsters around here. I think there's a some kind of dungeon or something. Not dungeon, but cave below. Just not sure where. I haven't seen a hole or anything there to it yet. But it sounds big. Sounds like there's a lot of them in there. Building. I'm trying to make my Egypt. This is my first time actually trying to, not my first time trying to make a, what do you call it, a stream or whatever, but sort of my first time trying to have it automatically archive. I haven't done that before, so don't know how it's gonna go, but we will see. I'm thinking of building the palace out of, oh no! Those are sponges! I want sponges, I wanted sand. Oh dear, I thought there was something weird about that. I was like, that doesn't look right. There we go. Okay. And let's finish breaking down this one over here. Just want to make sure there's enough room for it. I don't know, maybe I don't need 2 Anuba statues. Well, we'll see how hard it is to make the first one. If it looks like it's too difficult to replicate, I won't worry about it. But if I can, I might as well make 2. I've never done this before, so please be patient with me. Like that over there, that thing, not that side. I did the Cleopatra side, but that was like my first sort of pixel art type thing, and I didn't even have to really do it because Entrixen made the Tut side first, and so I basically just kind of copied like her format for the other side, so I really didn't have to do anything, like any kind of imagination stuff on my own, you know? So this is sort of my first actual like structure statue type thing. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea. This might be a complete failure. I don't know. I don't want to give up, but we'll see how it goes. It depends on how big it's going to have to look. So really quickly, let me consult my image. I'm just going to have it sort of overlap here. Okay, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. It's going to have to be kind of large. Alright, well let's start with the leg. I guess it has to start with some legs. It's going to be some legs. Let's see, if I put one here, one over there. Oh, it doesn't have to be totally even, right? Oh, it should be even. Okay, let's just break it down a little bit more over here, because I'm trying to, I want to try to keep the gates like in an even apart, so if it looks like it's going to be huge, it looks like it's going to be huge, so I kind of want to make sure there's enough room around here. At least to start with. Okay. Legs. It's going to have 2 long legs. They're always really long. Okay. Now, should I try to make it more detailed, or should I make it as little detail as possible? That I don't know. Let's find out how it looks with little detail, and then maybe I can decide if I don't like it or not. I might just completely start over. We'll see. Okay, so this can be like, I like his little haunches or whatever. Let's see, and then well, if I make it this small, I can't give him Egyptian-looking eyes. That is a good point. I do want it to have, like, I want it to be obvious that it's like an Egyptian thing. And the picture that I'm using, he's got little golden Egyptian eyes. So, let's see. Maybe I have to go bigger. Let's go bigger. And let me see. And if I'm doing that, then he's gonna have like 2 length arms, I'm thinking. Let's try that. Okay. Now, could I actually do a second one at this point? Doesn't look like there'd be room for a second one unless I get rid of all of that area. Yeah. I'm trying to do this right. I want to make sure this is right, because this is like one of the biggest like creative projects I've ever undertaken, and thankfully I'm not doing it